Live from Austin, Texas, and in control of an army of bodybuilders, it's Retro Pals with Danny and Alex. Hello, Alex.
Hello, Danny. How many bodybuilders do we have?
We have at least 50 here. They're all sitting in our stadium sitting area. Mm-hmm. They're all very polite. Mm-hmm. We have an applause sign for when we want some applause.
Wow, we have good audio for being recording in a stadium.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a nice place. Acoustics are great. Our bodybuilders are unusually well behaved.
Mm-hmm, they're not saying a damn thing.
Those guys have a reputation for being kind of, crude, loud, obnoxious. Not these guys. These are the most well behaved bodybuilders I've ever seen.
They're so polite. One of them is offering to mow my lawn. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, totally. Not now, though. We've got a stream to do.
Yeah. Don't do the lawnmower during the stream. Welcome, bodybuilders. Welcome, non-bodybuilders. Welcome, everyone in between bodybuilders and non-bodybuilders. We're here to spread the good word.
The spectrum is on one end bodybuilders, and on the other end people who don't do bodybuilding.
Yeah, you can be in the middle. You can be a little bit of a bodybuilder. So we're here to spread the good word of Cho Aniki this week, a game that is about intergalactic, godlike bodybuilders. There's a little bit more to it than that, but, that's a thing you'll see as the show goes on. So how'd we get here? We put a poll to our patrons. Yeah, we put it on them.
We're like, ugh!
Here, take this. And PC Engine Duo edged out the Sega Saturn just by a couple votes. It was so close. We could be playing Sega Saturn this week, but instead, PC Engine Duo ended up winning, and I had just the pair of games in mind. Yep, it is June, which is officially Cho Aniki month, so we're showcasing it tonight.
Real quick before we get started, do want to thank both Loveless and Battlehork for resub. Battlehork resub 18 months in a row, Loveless 14 months. Thank you all so much. Hope you like the Buff Boys, because you're going to get a lot of them.
Yeah, here come the Buff Boys. Okay, so if you're unprepared, I'll brief you a little bit. These are homoerotic shooters for the PC Engine. To any Twitch cops who may be reviewing this episode, there's no nudity in these games. I made sure. You're not going to see a single wiener. That's the Retro Pals promise.
Not a dick.
However, you will see a lot of comedic and suggestive imagery. I wouldn't even say the suggestiveness goes over the line. It's very tongue in cheek. It's very it's something everyone can enjoy. Everyone from toddlers to grandmas, they can all look at Cho Aniki and feel joy within them.
Listen, the Cho Aniki boys belong at Pride. That's my take.
Exactly. Yeah, not a single wiener. That's our new catchphrase.
Simon the Digger resubs with 15 months in a row with not a single wiener in sight, just the way I like it.
Excellent. Thank you. All right, so to further brief you, the first game may not be what you're expecting if you've heard of Cho Aniki by reputation. It's really the second game where things ramp up. So if we're a few minutes into the first game and you're thinking, oh, I must be thinking of a different game. Yes, you are. That is the second game you're thinking of. However, I think we need the context of the first game to really emphasize just how off the rails the second game went and how much more amazing it is in comparison. So shall we get started?
Sure.
Let's go. Cho Aniki. Not the sequel, the original. Now you may need to know, before this, NCS and its publishing label Messiah, they produced a game on Sega Genesis called Wings of War, spelled W-O-R. It was known as G-Nog in Japan. Oh. That is a game where you controlled it was kind of like an angel. It was a buff dude with wings. He wasn't super buff or anything, but the seeds for the Cho Aniki series were planted in that game, if you want to give it a brief look. They evolved from there into this, and then Cho Aniki evolved into something else. Something else entirely.
Certainly did.
So this intro says there was a massive explosion at the bodybuilding competition.
Oh, shit.
The evil King Bode Bilda is taking charge. He's ruling over the galaxy, and it's up to the angels Idaten and Benten, as well as these guys, Adon and Samson, to save the day. Yeah, there's giant muscle men beating up on the angels.
No!
You can't have that. There's Idaten. We have freed our bodybuilder Sonas.
Is her name really Benten?
Yeah, her name is Benten. Anyway, the Bode Builder Empire is a big Japanese pun because De means emperor and his name is Bill, so Bode Bill.
Oh, I get it.
It just kind of goes on like that for the whole game. So let's go ahead and get this started.
Oh, I need to recenter this. 1 sec.
Oh yeah, this game has a little bit different screen sizing.
That's cool.
I like how the first thing you see is the logo exploding. Really,
Listen.
It really sets expectations.
Fuck that logo.
Alright, now you can be Ben 10 if you want. She has a different super weapon, which fills most of the screen compared to I 10. However, I 10 is the only character who can use the men's beam, so we're going to be playing as I 10.
Okay, I think the screen's ready.
I'm all about that men's beam.
The men's beam?
Uh-huh. Yeah, so if you hold down the fire button for a few seconds, it charges up the men's beam, and then when you let it go, it does this. It's this big-ass, all-penetrating beam.
Well, there you go.
It's really handy. One of the first things you're going to notice is the music. This music is not replaced. It's not a joke soundtrack that we put on ourselves. This is the actual CD soundtrack.
So Ben 10 is an ancient Japanese goddess of the harvest. No relation to the guy whose grandpa we had to keep scanning.
Yeah, that was a different Ben 10. That was the more kid-friendly Ben 10.
You want to say penetrating a few more times? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Danny's men's beam is penetrating all the enemies.
Soon we can get our bodybuilder friends as options, pretty much, so we will have a triple penetrating beam.
Good.
You'll see. Yeah, Ben 10's weapon is good, I guess, if you want to clear out an entire screen full of enemies, but the men's beam just does so much damage. It's really helpful.
Hey, you got a buddy!
Mm-hmm. That is,
Is this an antlion? No, okay.
No.
I see something emerge from the sand, and I assume.
So the first game is more like Wings of War, I would say, than the Cho Aniki sequels. It's here that they started to get their footing. They were really experimenting to see how far they could push things. And what ended up happening is the second game was pretty much a parody of this game. So if you look at the stuff in this game, it'll probably make more sense later, because they're going to be making fun of it. It's still pretty bizarre, though, starting out, because, I mean, listen to that soundtrack.
Yeah, it's weird.
A lot of the soundtrack is weirdly laid back for a shooter, something they thankfully addressed in the sequel. But in this game, it's all like chanting and lullabies? I don't know. Alright, we're fully powered up. We got that three-pronged men's beam. We're gonna take out this bird.
That Tengu is 10 dead.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I do like these buff guys, I won't lie.
Man, I've wanted to show off these games for so long, guys. You have no idea. These are Retro Pal's core game. Core games.
See, chat's calling this Pomp and Circumstance Chill remix. Yeah,
That's pretty much what it is. It sounds like we're graduating from bodybuilder school. Now, the options can also go off on their own. I'm not really sure how you control that. They just kind of have a mind of their own. They are living beings. Oh, that one just went and crashed into the thing. Well, welcome to the Caribbean, I guess. Blah. Look how much damage that does. I love the men's beam. You're also going to see a whole lot of different bizarre bosses in this game. It's really these games' claim to fame. Alongside, you know, all the muscle men.
I do like that your options are buff muscle men. Will not lie, that's really good. It's a good way to get me into shmups, honestly.
I'm pretty sure those guys were what everyone liked about this game, because they made them the entire focus for the sequel. To the point where I 10 and Ben 10 aren't even in I Cho Aniki. It's just all about Adon and Samson.
You're just so strong.
Oh, shit.
Okay, that guy's cool.
Yeah, some real nice boss designs. Look at this guy.
He's pointing at you so accusatorily.
You did this. You and your muscle gods. I think that's the boss of the level. Yeah. You can never be sure when you're through a level in these games, because there's just so many different bosses and areas. But we did it. This is level 2.
Oh, look at that horse.
Look at that horse.
Another one! Delightful. A third horse for me? 4 horses in one day?
This is a beautiful dream.
Am I in heaven?
I should note, I've only practiced this game up to level 3, because we're not going to play through this whole game. We will try and play through the second game. Yep, 6 horses.
6 fucking horses! Exactly, they got the horses in the back, now the horses are in the front.
I have a friend. I've never seen that guy before.
Cool Heart Man.
Look at this music. It sounds familiar almost, but I can't really place it. Anyway, that's that. We're off in the Crystal Asteroid Field.
I saw Electric Boogaloo mention this earlier in chat, but maybe one of the reasons they used classical music was because this is basically like a bodybuilder Parodius, and Parodius also used a lot of classical music.
That could be
This does really remind me of Parodius in a lot of ways.
That is true, yeah. Parodius predates these games, so they might have been an obvious source of inspiration. If nothing else, they were all like, hey, you can have fun with your shooters, you know? It doesn't have to all be spaceships.
Johnny Turbo is happily married to his wife.
Yes.
He's very nice.
No word from Tony.
I wonder what he's up to. Anyways.
Me too.
Oh no, there's a muscle guy trying to kill you! With a giant eyeball? Cool.
A freaking drill.
Listen.
And a laser.
What do you think LASIK surgery does?
Oh, look at that 60 FPS flicker.
Ah, make it stop. Oh, I can't look at this.
Yeah, don't look too closely at the background. This also may mess up our bitrate, but whatever.
Oh, no, our bitrate's fine, but my stomach is... Oh, I can't look.
But there's so many horses.
I can't. I'm sorry, horses. I must leave. As delightful as you are.
Now, if you're a player in the West, you may not be familiar with these games, because for some reason they never got released here in the States. Though they did get import coverage in EGM at the time. EGM kind of blasted the second game famously by calling it a sick shooter because of all the gayness going on.
Of course.
As was the time, you know. People just couldn't appreciate art back then. Not like they can now. Now, later on, this game was actually available as an import release on the Nintendo Wii, so you could download this game, the original Cho Aniki, for, I think it was $6. Not a bad deal. It was a decent little game. It's not exceptional, especially compared to the second game, but it's good to get your feet wet with the series. Not sure if I Cho Aniki got released here in the States via Virtual Console. If it did, I would be surprised. That is a much more objectionable game than this one.
Yep, we are playing on a original modded Turbo Duo.
Yeah, this is an RGB modded PC Engine Duo. That's the Japanese Turbo Duo. Thanks as always to our friend Ed for giving us his system. He would be very happy to know that we're playing Cho Aniki.
Oh yeah. Alright, I gotta say, even though they're not beautiful buff men, I do like these bosses.
Yeah, they're neat. They're very creative. A lot of different segments to them. A lot of different ways you can take them out. Fucking, I'm using a bomb. I don't want to die here.
Guy's got Cheeto dust lips.
He does. Alright, good. They didn't want to animate the boss exploding.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's too much work.
Honestly, they should put that effort into more buff dudes.
Now, hopefully I can at least get through this level, because this level is where the game starts to get pretty strange. In fact, what I want to do right now is take a death. Because weirdly enough, this game has continues. Amazing, right? Especially because the second game doesn't. We're going to have to do a one-credit clear on the second game.
I love him.
This is the best continue screen, by the way. I'm still gonna go with Ida 10. I just like my men's beam too much.
Gotta say, the men's beam is pretty great. Thank you to Lena. They just resubbed 21 months in a row. How much... You haven't missed much gayness. That's going to happen a lot more in the second game.
Oh yeah, don't you worry. The main event is coming up. Oh, damn it. I'm a dumbass. Let me go ahead and lose a couple more lives. Don't want to lose in the first segment. Because, yeah, if you continue, you get sent back to the beginning of the level, not the last segment you got to. I'll also say, if you're a shmup fan, you gotta get these games. They're really tough, especially the second game. The second game, I can honestly say, plays like no other shooter I've ever played. Oh, I hate these enemies.
You're doing good. This looks... I could not do this.
Yeah, this is the level where they start ramping up a little bit. Luckily, we still have more chanting in the background. Lots of baws. Just people saying ba ba ba. You know what it reminded me of the first time I played this? The fucking soundtrack to Rugrats.
Yes!
Isn't that exactly what it is?
Yes! Yes! This is exactly what's playing while Tommy Pickles, like, is doing some just pulling out like a fucking monkey wrench from his diaper, and he's kind of like fucking...
Music to pull a monkey wrench out of your diaper, too.
Exactly!
And other phrases you will never hear on any other stream. Alright, I powered up my weapon. That's good. Your shot is pretty weak in this game, but after you get like 30 or 40 power-ups, it gets kind of decent. Still, Men's Beam.
I do
That's
like
all you need to
Men's
know.
Beam.
All you need to know, just all about that Men's Beam.
I like the guy that's like jacking off his rocket.
Excuse me.
Sorry. I like the guy who's tenderly stroking his rocket.
Thank you. Gotta keep things civil here.
Mm-hmm. It is Pride Month after all.
Yeah.
It's gonna suck when June ends and I can't just use that as an excuse anymore.
It's Pride, that's why we made the stream super gay.
Mm-hmm.
Classic song. Oh, there's dudes bicycling in the cockpit there.
Oh, there are.
That's who I have to shoot. Okay. Some of these bosses are more about movement than actual shooting. Oof. Okay, we're good.
You're doing good.
That was close. Oh, he is kind of... Okay, I see what you mean now.
Okay, so you don't just think I'm a sick pervert.
Yeah, I wasn't really looking at him before. I just kind of... I look at my ship in these games.
Well, I mean, that's what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, there's a lot to look at in these games if you can afford the time to avert your eyes. Yeah, that's a little suggestive, I guess. Some parents' groups might not like that.
Oh, well.
But they didn't like Night Trap either, so who cares? Oh, hello, Thomas.
Oh my god, Thomas!
Oh, I crashed right into his, right into his smokestack. Thomas, you've been working out.
Oh my god, Thomas! Thomas is so...
Thomas the Buff Engine.
I love how buff Thomas is. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
The visceral, veiny arms on him.
Mm-hmm. Thomas is he is hashtag goals.
The original Big Time Tommy, yeah.
Oh, he's pissed now. Look at him. I like how his facial expression changes. A lot of neat detail in these games. Okay, I think I'm officially further than I've ever been in this game, so this is uncharted territory. I've always died at Thomas before. Let's see how much further we can get before we switch to the main event. But by now you get it. Like, yeah, this is a shoot-'em-up, and NCS did plenty of traditional spaceship shooters. And I guess by the time Parodius came out, they were like, hell, why don't we do that? Who's gonna stop us?
Who is gonna stop them?
I just wonder why, when they turned to parody, their first thought was bodybuilders.
I get in the weeds with it. Let's be honest. Gay people more than likely did not want. This is not a game by actual gay people for the most part that I know of. I actually don't know any much about it. It is mostly like, haha, look at how funny this homoeroticism is. Let's be honest. But you know what? Fuck it. What else I got? What other shmups do I got? If I like buff men. So
none of them.
Exactly.
It's just for you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the end of Cho Aniki. Yeah, I showed you Buff Thomas the Tank Engine. That was my main goal here.
I like him.
So now the main event. You've seen Cho Aniki. You may have some idea of where they might be going for a sequel, but if you've never seen that sequel, you don't know. You really don't know. This is, this game right here, this is a classic. This is I Cho Aniki. Oh, how long I've waited for this. Now, a long time ago, we played a Sega Saturn Cho Aniki game. That is the sequel to this game. That game used digitized graphics. This one does not. This game with digitized graphics would be frightening. Oh, boy. Alright.
Well, if you thought that was super gay, then you're gonna love this.
Now, first of all, check out this intro once the game plays, once it loads.
Yeah, and as chat mentions, this is more just straight camp. This is just more camp than any, you know...
It's very campy, yeah. It's not meant to be titillating, I don't think. It's not even meant to be erotic. So 2 years passed since we blew up the bodybuilder empire. But Mayor Mike Hager, aka Freddie Mercury, has other plans.
Rings!
Luckily, we've been practicing our gardening technique. And it's a good thing, too, because Ida-ten and Ben-ten from the first game, they eloped. They're out of here. No one knows where they are.
Bye!
There's a new threat, and the only people who can stop it are Adon and Samson themselves. Yeah, look at Ben-ten. She's just relaxing with a glass of wine somewhere.
Space, probably.
Somewhere in space.
She's like, I've had enough of the buff men. I am going to drink wine in space. And you know what? Who wouldn't want to drink wine in space?
So in this game, your enemies are both the bodybuilder Emperor, Bode Bill, as well as a new threat by the name of Bode Conscious. I'm not even gonna bother explaining that one.
Thank you, Real Soviet Bear, for the raid. Thank you.
Nice, thank you. Welcome, everyone. You're about to see the best game ever made.
Happy Pride Month.
This is I Cho Aniki for PC Engine. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to show how to play the game, and then we'll get into a serious attempt, because like I mentioned before, there's no continues with this game, so once I get a run started, there ain't no stopping that train. But if you wanted to play this yourself, here's a brief overview of how this game plays. So you're a very large sprite. The objective is to not get hit above anything. It's based on a timer up there. You see all those hourglasses, those slowly drain as you go through each level. And when you get hit and die, I think that also drains the meter. Your moves are where this game is the most interesting. You do not have a traditional fire button. Anytime you tap it, you do this, which is a homing attack that homes in on whatever's closest to you. If you want to do your more powerful attacks, this is a fireball motion. This is a very powerful move. You just do a fireball motion and hit fire. It goes in both directions if you want. And then there's this move, which is back-forward shot, which is the move you'll want to do through 90% of the game. That cuts through all the enemies, much like the Men's Beam in the first game, and you have an unlimited amount. It's just all about being able to execute that move. If you touch any other input other than left or right or left, you'll do that sweeping move instead. So when you first start playing, the game is a little bit...
Yo!
It's a little bit difficult to grasp, but basically you're doing Street Fighter motions the entire time you're playing. You're doing both fireballs and sonic booms constantly.
Destroy God's perfect creation, Adam!
Take that, Adam.
Adam is fucking dead.
So right now this is a shit run, so I'm just gonna kill off the character so you can see what the game over screen looks like. Oh, most important move, the other button is your spin button. As far as I know, you have an unlimited amount of spin, and nothing can hurt you with the exception of one attack the final boss does. You can just do this as much as you want, with no penalty. I don't even think the time counts down faster while you're spinning. The difficulty with that is that this game is secretly a score attack game. You get hourglasses back based on the percentage of enemies you shoot down in each level, so it's very important to kill as many things as possible, otherwise you will run out of time. Is that about it? Does that cover it? Are we ready for this serious one-credit clear attempt?
I think so. Real quick before you get started, was I Cho Aniki the one that EGM was just like...
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so
this is the one they didn't like.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. This is it. Ain't no stopping now.
Alright, everyone give Danny your
luck. You're gonna be hearing from my controller a lot because I'm just doing repeated fighting game inputs.
He is! That's so interesting.
It is. It's a real...
Yeah!
It's an interesting, different way to do a game, and yet I would say the enemy patterns and the enemies themselves are pretty well suited to this mechanic, as weird as it is. Like, they put thought into it. This isn't just a regular shooter they gave fucked up controls to. And the score attack element just really adds something else entirely, especially considering you can just spin through everything if you wanted. Should also mention there's 4 endings. I've only gotten the worst one. So we'll see if we get a better one.
It's Ben 10!
Yep, she visits sometimes.
Yeah!
And she says it's showtime, and she gives you power-ups.
I love her!
Shit. Don't get hit.
Ben 10 and Ida 10 are the only allies.
Yeah.
I am H.O.
They're the original allies.
They are!
I like how this boss is introduced. Like, you just think that's a moon up there, and then all of a sudden... No, there's a dude in there.
That's just Adam.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's just the creature made in God's image.
Oh, nice hit.
Oh.
Oh yeah, every few seconds your head will start to glow, and if you do a fireball input, you do a massive men's beam attack. And if you can get that to happen at the right time, it's really good, because it does tons of damage.
A lot of people talking about the font used for the score. Yeah, huh?
Yeah, this game is so Japanese, even the numbers for the score are in Japanese. Right now I have 44,200 points. Hope you know your number, kanji. It's just little things like that. Like, why would you make the score in Japanese? Just because the game's weird. That's the only reason.
I like it. Fuck it.
Yeah. I'm all about style. You know me. I'm dressed to the nines right now. I also like the idea of how flashy your moves are, because you do a different pose for every move you do. It feels like you're almost putting on a performance whenever you play this game. And as you play, you figure out which moves are more effective against which enemies, and you do have to use a good variety of different moves in order to kill all the different enemies. I'm telling you, it's a unique challenge, even if you're familiar with a lot of different shoot-'em-ups. I guarantee you haven't played one like this.
Where the Japanese flex Mentello. Yeah, but this can actually be sold in the U.S. Oh.
Well, that's debatable, but...
Video Game King mentioned that there are other games that do feature this Japanese kanji as the numerical system, so it's not just this.
Yeah, there's like Guwange and a few others. It's usually done for style. There's no good reason to do it. It's just if you want to show off. Anyway, it's showtime. Yeah, the one power-up you want is the kanji for time. It's that one right there. That gives you an extra hourglass.
Nice.
So right now we're all topped up. This is the best we can do right now. Now, I'm not sure if I can fully beat the game, but if we can get to level 4, which is the last level, I'll be happy. Because then we'll have seen most of what this game has to offer. But just as a warning, this game is very, very tough, especially after you just start playing.
I hate those guys taking off the missiles. Like, what's their problem?
Yeah, seriously. Why you got a problem with me and my men's beam?
Like, yeah, seriously, it's Pride Month. Fuck off.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's the one time a year I'm allowed to use my men's beam.
But you're like, oh, don't use the men's beam. Where's my non-men's beam month? Well, screw you.
Oh, shit. See, this is where the spinning comes in handy, because if you see a bunch of enemies you don't want to deal with, you can just spin to win. Boss time. With these moves, if you do them right, you can kill these bosses real quick. Oh, that's a good quick kill for the first phase there.
She's here.
I like this track because it sounds like Jet Set Radio.
I like this different version of Thomas. It's this, like, cyber Thomas.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, look at him. He looks like, you know...
So there's a cannon shooting out naked men.
Uh-huh, good.
They're falling on me.
Oh no, it's raining men!
It literally is! Alright, okay, good. Alright, we are in good shape. Though the next few levels are pretty rough.
Danny, this game kicks ass.
This is an amazing game. This is seriously one of my favorite PC Engine games. Like, when you first start playing it, you're like, what is this shit? This is garbage. But once you learn how the controls work, it's really satisfying.
It is so... I just gotta say, I really like that the game starring buff men has fighting game style controls or something.
Yeah.
I think that's really fun.
It just makes sense.
Oh my god, those butterflies. The butterflies, fairies, I don't care. I love them.
They're butterfly men.
This music!
Yeah, let's get down with the slow jams.
What does this remind me of? God, who is the band that did shit like this? Not Enya, but... God, you know what I mean.
Portishead? I don't know.
Enigma! Thank you, Snubble.
Okay, okay,
Thank
no.
you.
I see what you mean there.
Oh, yeah, this is total pure moves. This is totally Enigma's pure moves.
Maybe that's what they were going for.
Listen, I would love a Hot Muscle Men Pure Moods album. It's called Pure Muscle. Pure Dudes! BMF,
Pure dudes!
Thank you!
Yes! Now, I took a death back there because I used the Men's Beam at inopportune moments. That's the one thing you have to worry about when using the Men's Beam, because it locks you in place.
Let's see, Cho Aniki is a pure mood. This game is also from 1995.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is one of the final releases for the PC Engine CD, so by this point they were like, fuck it, just put anything on there. This is the same year that brought us Ane-san for a comparison.
Fuck yes.
Alright, so we have a clown mime here in the forest.
I think he's more of a bard, honestly.
Yeah, he looks kind of bardish. We gotta kill him.
Makes sense.
Really the hardest part of this game is getting the inputs consistently to work, because often when you first start, you'll be doing the wrong moves, and that's frustrating. But then once you do finally learn it, it's like, It's like, you know? Oh, this part is super dangerous. I gotta be real careful here.
Okay. It's so pretty, though.
Yeah. Don't let that fool you. Oh, shit. Yeah, look at this dude.
He just grows huge!
Uh-huh. I hate those vines. They're the worst.
This looks so fucking hard!
It's really just about avoiding damage at all costs, because they give you very little in the way of invincibility. So really just avoid damage. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, he's just doing the safety dance here.
Mm-hmm.
See, Dynamax Men, yes. This is what the Flowers of Robert Mapplethorpe should have been, yes.
Yeah. I agree. Albert Mapplethorpe. It's a shame he wasn't alive to see this game happen. Quite ironic, Robert Mapplethorpe would die before the release of a true game as art as Cho Aniki.
This is our best stream ever.
Yeah, it's all because of the game, too. We're not even doing anything. I also like you can just grunt when there's no enemies on screen. You can just grunt. That's the important part of being a bodybuilder. You gotta grunt.
That's true.
Some of these enemies take a lot of hits, too, so you need to know when they're coming up if you want to get that maximum score.
It is so interesting to me that this is just like a score attack game. Like, these mechanics are so different.
The best part is the game doesn't even tell you that at all till you get the ending, and then it's like, oh, you got the worst ending because you got this shoot-down percentage. And then you're like, oh, okay, now I get why the game's so weird. I'm not doing especially well here, though. If we can avoid losing any more hourglasses, we can get a refill. Oh, Christ. No! No! Bad time for the men's beam. Use your men's beam responsibly.
Okay, some interesting info from Electric Boogaloo. Oh, so this game was designed by Koji Matsuda, who also directed Darius Plus on the PC Engine.
Oh, that's a good port. Yeah, so they knew what they were doing. Alright, here's the boss of this level. We should be able to recover after this, as long as he doesn't kick me in the face. Oh, nice, solid men's beam.
You're doing real good.
Alright, got him. Good.
Good job.
I like that guy's theme song. Yeah, Woodman, aka Big Woody. So we're halfway through the game. This is 4 short levels. This game seriously takes 20 minutes to beat. It's just, you know, you won't beat it because it has no continues.
I am enamored with that background!
That's a nice background, yeah.
Yes! Alright! #1 game of all time! All this game needs is some dragons, and that's it. Are there dragons in this game?
Well, you're gonna see.
Cool. I'm excited.
If there are dragons, they would have a lot of muscles.
Yeah, and as mentioned, this is by Bits Laboratory, who also did the NES Ghostbusters, so, you know.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That is a recovery for your ass right there. Alright, we're pretty good on hourglasses. Just gotta take care of this guy.
I love that guy.
Call him Gay Satan.
Hail him! Oh yeah, they also did Rise of the Dragon on Sega CD, thanks for the mention. Oh,
yeah, that's
God.
right. Oh, that was a great game.
That's right, Snubble, the background is the bisexual flag. That's really good.
Really forward-thinking this game was.
Mm-hmm.
I also like that it's not too, like... I don't know how to say this. Like, it's not too condemning of the gays, you know?
It's not.
It feels more like it's celebrating the campiness of bodybuilders and stuff like that. It's not like, oh, being gay is bad. It's just like, yeah, this is silly and fun.
Yeah, it's obviously like, haha, look at how campy this shit is. But it's like, I don't know, man. I grew up in with gay parents during really homophobic times in the 90s, and I just... This
Compared
seems
to that,
like 1,000 times better than what you'd see in the U.S.
Yeah.
This
U.S. wouldn't be able to handle this.
Uh-uh.
Not even a little bit. Okay, this boss can be a problem if you don't kill him quick.
Yeah, that's it, GrabDev. It doesn't feel mean-spirited is the thing.
Okay, good.
Good job.
That guy has ocean tentacles he can pull you down with and drain all your health.
Like, and in the 90s, a lot of American humor about gayness was a lot more mean-spirited, especially in the 90s, my god.
They're dropping all these perfectly good men into the ocean. They must have pissed off the mafia.
Okay, and Blab actually has an astute point here. I don't actually think that's very controversial. Blab says that the gayness is maybe not the main thrust of the comedic targets, it might be more about the ostentatiousness of showing off your overly developed body, and I see that too.
Yeah.
It's like...
It's nice that they had that focus instead of just being like, oh, gays.
Yeah, it's there's more to it than just like, haha, look at all these buff men who are hugging.
Oh, I actually killed one of the seahorses. Those things are real hard to kill. Also, the boss of this part is a real treat. You're gonna want to see this. Oh, and of course, more chanting.
I always love the chanting.
I haven't mentioned the soundtrack yet, but this manages to keep the feel of the first game while being much more energetic. It's not all laid back like the first game is. A lot of good beats you can dance to while you fight these muscle fishmen.
Yeah, this game is such good music.
I really like the soundtrack to this game. It's very creative. This part sounds like a Sega CD game.
It sounds like Spencer Nielsen just jamming.
Yeah. Now, who do we find at the bottom of the ocean? Well, you know.
Is he dropping eggplant on you?
Uh-huh. Oh, shit.
Listen, I know what I said from chat about this not, you know, gayness not being the main thrust, but I just want to say...
Thrust.
What Stu says, lo-fi chanting to study workout too. Thank you.
Alright, give me some timer power-ups, please. Not a single one, thanks. Don't pay any attention to those guys, they're just having fun.
Holy shit! Oh my god!
We're all just having fun.
BMF calls the last boss, the Penis de Milo. Yeah, just two dudes hanging out.
Yeah, just dudes being
bros.
dudes.
Yeah.
Okay,
What's better than this?
This whale here is actually our friend. We need to save him from this pirate ship, and then he'll give us some power-ups.
Save the whales.
And he didn't give me a single time power-up!
Okay, kill the whales.
Yeah, that's the bad thing about this game. The power-ups are all random, and you need timer power-ups. Oh god, they're back.
Having fun.
Yeah, having fun under the sea.
They're underwater wrestling. Nothing weird about it.
Alright, Ben 10, come on. Okay, that's one timer power-up. Okay, two. Good. Alright, we're back in business. We are good. See what I mean about the seahorses? They're so hard to kill. Oh shit! I should have been ready for that.
Does this game have cheat codes? Yo, love him!
Not a single one.
Love him!
No cheat codes. You gotta get through this game on your own power. Okay, got a decent number of hits there. If you can kill this guy quickly, you can regain most of the time you lost on this level. But that's a big if. Ooh, good hit. And I didn't die, too.
Nice.
Yes! Alright, we're entering stage 4 in the best possible condition. This is good. Now's the part where I shit the bed.
Alright, I'll get the Febreze.
If you're aiming for scores, it helps to have at least 130,000 points per level, by the way. That's pretty much the minimum. Alright, we're back in crystal space from the first game.
Mortal Kombat! Cool snowman.
Yeah, snowman in space.
I love him.
Gotta kill the fish quick. Okay, good. He fires homing missiles. Oh, this is the track where there's a dude in the background just constantly going Majide, which means seriously? It's also something your character says when they die. Alright, we got good fish kills. You really gotta toughen up your thumb muscles for this game, especially on the PC Engine pad. It's very rough on the thumbs. But if you're a true gamer, you can handle the pain. Hey, no pain, no gain, right?
It's true.
It's showtime. Okay, clock. Good. Give me one more. She sure did. Alright. Oh, man. Okay, this is officially the best I've ever done at this game. Snowman boss.
Boss Snowman Boss!
Uh-huh.
I like that the chat's having really nuanced conversations about homosexuality in Japan, and I'm just like, cool snowman, yeah!
Yeah, it's maybe not the most accepting place in the world, but this game, when taken on its own, at least it's not, like, offensive, I would say.
I mean, let's be honest, though. I don't think anyone faced, I don't think anyone was pulled in front of Congress for making this game, unlike that one kid's cartoon from America where Buster the Rabbit mentioned gay moms, so...
We can't even handle Buster the Rabbit. Oh, that was a nice kill on that guy. This is a solid playthrough. I don't think I'm gonna get the best ending, but...
You're doing good,
hopefully get a decent percentage, at least.
And you're showing us all the buff men, so I appreciate that.
Believe it or not, this is the final level.
Really?
Once we get past this, we're fighting the last boss. So who do you think the final boss is? Oh, look at these guys!
I love 'em.
These guys are amazing.
Yeah.
See ya! They never come back, that's the only time you see them. Also love the snowman robot. He can't jump very high. Man, I don't even need power-ups at this point. She still refilled my timer for me. Get a full one? Ah, not quite. We're still very good. I think this game gets a bad rap, personally. I think it plays great. But if you just tried playing it without knowing about the thing about the inputs, you may not like it. But keep an open mind, and you may like Cho Aniki.
Alright, the Algonquin Round Table of Chat has concluded that this game is gay.
Good.
Thank you.
I'm glad we could put that to rest. Oh, I forgot, you also have moves that attack up and down. They're pretty good. This last stage just pulls in a whole bunch of enemies that are never seen elsewhere. I think at this point they were just like, okay, this is the last level, we're cutting development here, just put every enemy we haven't put in a level in here. Trying to get some extra points. This guy is impossible.
Whoa, what is that?
Do not fight this guy. If you fight this guy, you will die. So I'm just gonna spin through the whole thing.
Got it. Got it.
If you're better at this game
I
than me,
don't like him.
you may be able to beat him, but no, he is way too tough.
He's made out of like 50 men. I hate it.
Yeah. Alright, here's the last boss. Can you guess what it is?
I hope they're buff, whoever they are.
Well, yes, it's a buff lady. Full
I'm
screen,
sorry, she
full
could be
screen disco
buffer.
dance.
Music!
Yeah. And the most horrifying part is, if you pay attention, she actually has R attacks. She does the sparkles, and she does the homing balls.
Chat's telling us not to kill her. The chat is in love. Yes, she could be buffer, but they still love her. Okay, good.
I'm sorry, folks. I have to kill your new girlfriend.
That
She
sucks.
is. She's the evil body conscious. Alright, I'm taking a shit ton of damage, but I don't think it matters at this point. We're doing a lot of good damage to her.
Finally, content for this race.
Yep. That's it.
And that's not true. We have plenty of gay women in the audience.
I did it. I did it. I did it. I beat the game.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
Shit, nice.
Okay, I have to look up the ending text so I can translate it for y'all.
Love these lounge vibes. Love it.
Alright, I'm just gonna assume this is the worst ending, because that's the only one I've ever gotten. This text is supposed to say, "The stormy battle was over, leaving only silence in its wake. The evil plans of Neo-Builder Empress Body Conscious, wife of the now deceased Emperor Body Bill, were foiled by the efforts of the two heroes. However, the two heroes were shocked when they rescued Ida-ten. Due to the repeated onslaught of the super nutrition cooking attack, Ida-ten had become so fat they could hardly recognize him. Truly, Empress Body Conscious's revenge was a fate worse than death. Ending rank D." So we win. We killed the Empress and the evil Emperor, and we rescued Ida-ten, but he is now fat. The end.
Damn. Well,
That is now the third time I've beaten this game, and I still have not got a better ending than ending rank D. But now we get to be lounge lizards.
yeah, it's fine that Ida-ten's fat. We're not anti that shit here.
It's less like that and more like, oh no, he's not buff anymore. Gotta help
True.
him. So all these credits are suffixed with Aniki, so it's special thanks Aniki, production staff Aniki. That's programmer Aniki.
Is that just a digitized man's leg coming down on us?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Graphic Aniki. Action design Aniki. Data work Aniki. We're all great brothers. Oh, I didn't mention it. Oh, we got through the whole game and I didn't even translate the title. Cho Aniki means Super Big Brother. And I Cho Aniki means Love Super Big Brother. And there you go. That's all I know about Cho Aniki, compressed into 1 hour of stream.
It's coming down. It's almost here. Come on. Almost. We see the pecs.
Illustration Aniki. Special thanks Aniki.
Are the shoulders. Trapezius muscles.
And of
thick
course,
neck.
director Aniki. And producer Aniki.
There he is. There he is.
He looks pissed.
Well,
I just love all that super high quality pixel art in the game, and then you get this super shitty digitized shot right at the
he
end.
looks like shit.
Yeah.
Just garbage. Yes, that is drill.
Oh, 78%. Yeah, one player, total score 515,710. Aniki rating 70 to 8%. I've gotten 82 at best, and I still got the worst ending. So you need to get real good at this game if you want to get the last 3 endings.
Did they hire an actual bodybuilder for that shot? You know, I did not see a credit spot there, so who knows?
Maybe. Who even knows?
Maybe it was just a staff member who was buff.
Yeah, I'm not buff enough. I cheated. I took the steroid route. All the bodybuilders looked down on me because of it.
You shouldn't have juiced. You shouldn't have juiced.
Also, if you get 82%, that's still rank D. You have to get more than 82% to get better than the worst ending.
Wow, that sucks.
I thought that was pretty good, but this game thinks otherwise. Well, that's I Cho Aniki. And we're going to continue this stream with our next game, which is a comedy showcase that's so hilarious that I'm going into it blind. So who even knows how that's going to turn out? Tune in after the intermission for Bakushou something Shinkigeki.
Hell yeah.
In the meantime, what is this, like 3 or 4 minutes of something?
Yeah, for intermission, I've got a 4 minutes from an actual promo tape for the Cho Aniki series. The segment that I have is about the SNES I Cho Aniki game.
Oh, right. So yeah, the game after this was a fighting game for Super Famicom. Once again, never released in the States. Mm-hmm. This is a promo video that'll brief you on that in about 3 or 4 minutes. So after that's over, we'll see you again. But until then, enjoy the buff dudes.
See you then.
We're back. That was Cho Aniki Bakuretsu Rantohen, a Super Famicom exclusive fighting game featuring all your favorite Cho Aniki characters.
Hooray.
That is a game we'll have to play at some point. I think we're ready for it after I Cho Aniki.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you follow up the whatever I Cho Aniki was? Well, whatever we play isn't going to be nearly as good, I can tell you that. But this is a game that tries. Up next is a game called Bakushou Yoshimoto Shinkigeki. Memorize it. Make sure you learn how to spell it. I made Alex learn how to spell it.
Yeah, it really sucked.
So to prepare you for this, Yoshimoto Shinkigeki is a long-running Japanese comedy troupe dating back to the 50s. In the 80s and 90s, they had a variety show airing on TV, and this game is based on that show. It's based on the stars, as well as their special guests. I'm assuming there's a lot of inside jokes that we're not going to get at all, but from what I've seen of this game, it seems pretty funny. Mm-hmm. No idea if I'm going to be able to beat it. The long play is an hour, so odds are it would take me like 12 hours. Mm-hmm. We're just going to do what we can, and I'm going in blind as a treat to myself. So everything you see here tonight, I'm going to be seeing for the first time, too.
As a tasty treat.
As a tasty treat for beating I Cho Aniki. Let's play it. Also tried to get this game in on Mascot Friday, but the name is ridiculous and no one wants to vote for it.
Fair.
So here you go. It's the only way we're going to play this game on stream. Stay high in the ice level, you say. Can do.
Wait, what just happened?
Song may be familiar if you play poppin' music.
Oh, I know the song. It's Somebody Stole My Gal, right?
Yeah.
Why'd they steal your gal?
I don't know, let's find out.
Okay.
Another late PC Engine release, 94, so this is right as the PlayStation and Saturn are ready to launch. This is what Hudson had for the PC Engine. Let's get her started. Just gotta remember to stay high during the ice level. I'm sure that'll make sense when we come across it. Oh my god! They're all killing me! I'm getting beat up!
Rip Danny. Hold on, I just need to adjust the screen one more time. For your patience. There we go. And the crab too, cool.
And it took off. Alright, that guy's cruising for a bruising.
Kick his ass! Kick his ass!
No idea what's happening, but we got beat up at the start, and I assume we need to avenge ourselves. Did anyone read that? I'm sure it's fine. So you can jump. You can do this infinitely, I guess. That's cool.
guy.
You can duck. The fire button doesn't do anything, though you can also jump. Here we are in front of the Ahehehe store.
I know a dog.
This is the takoyaki store.
Mm-hmm.
Can you pick up boxes or anything? Oh, should also note, watch this carefully, because we're going to be ranking this during Mascot Friday this week.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I figure we're going to play this so in-depth we don't really need to repeat it on Friday. So keep in mind that you need to decide whether this is better or worse than Bubsy. Okay, you can do higher jumps by holding the jump button. Man, I'm so glad we're finally playing this. We've gotten so many requests for this game.
This is so interesting.
This is seriously one of the first games I burned for the PC Engine, and we're just now getting around to it. Yeah, not many platformers based on Japanese comedy troupes, I would imagine. I guess this sort of follows in the same genre as JJ and Jeff, aka Kato-chan and Ken-chan. Okay, it says push down to do something, and then the up button does something else. Yep, I can push down. Oh, okay. So you're picking your route. Oh my god! Well, oh no, there's the yellow submarine.
Oh, there's
no!
Colonel Sanders that got tossed in the river!
The Hanshin Tigers are at it
yes! again. Yes! That's hilarious.
That is based on a real-world event where a baseball team was cursed after tossing a statue of Colonel Sanders into a river. I'm somehow not making that up.
Listen, the Colonel has some fucking powers.
Talking about Kanbei-san, is that me? Rest in peace, Colonel Sanders. Dance game. Something about a partner. Which partner do we want? This partner.
KFC stands for Kentucky Fried Curses. You're right. Magmoram, I'm with you. I'm not superstitious, but you're right. Baseball curses are real shit.
Oh, this is just a QTE. I can do this.
You're doing good.
Let's dance. Yeah, spin her around.
Doing good. Dancing good.
You dancing cool. It's getting faster. Now what I'm hoping is that this is mostly a gag game and that there's no difficulty required. If that's the case, then cool. Because if there's any difficulty in this game, it's going to be a problem.
That's me when I play any game. Okay.
He said, you did good, here's a heart. Cool.
Yeah, from what I understand, this game is mostly mini-games connected with a platformer.
Okay, I can handle that. The platforming seems pretty basic, at least so far. Oh no! We're a goofy-ass old man. Hitting everyone with our stick. It's a shame we don't see more comedy platformers, you know? Like, there's JJ and Jeff, there's Pole's Big Adventure on the Wii, and this game obviously fits that vein. But man, there should be more. I like being able to infinitely bounce on dudes' heads.
Just saw the phrase Daddy Colonel Sanders in chat. It's Pride Month, so I'll allow it, but...
Happy Pride, Daddy Colonel Sanders.
Nope! Smebble asking, wasn't the news Bubsy game funny enough for you, Danny?
Well, about that. Oh, shit!
Oh god, the cops are gonna get you! Oh no, they're after the robber, never mind.
Set up the pins and everything. That's great. I love that they do this in the context of gameplay. Like, they didn't stop that for a cutscene. It's just, you kept playing. I think I'm gonna like this game.
Colonel Sanders is not an Instagram influencer.
Though KFC gaming is a thing.
Why don't we just, you know what? Do you think they'd ever sponsor us? Do you want to give your soul to fucking KFC? Just do it. Just. Ah! Ah!
Wow. Oh no.
Don't you want Yum Brands to pay you for showing off this man getting his ass burned off?
I mean, if I can rip off KFC and play weird Japanese games at the same time, then sure.
I feel like I was like, wow, nice top hat design on this coaster.
You dork.
Okay, it's got a couple of inversions. Nice. Don't know if when I think about this...
Oh my god.
That would kill you, by the way.
Yeah, that would definitely kill you.
That would create at least 60 Gs. Or not 60, but a lot.
Alex showed me a video of some restaurant that delivers your food via a miniature roller coaster.
Yes! Okay, if there are any UK nerds who or any European nerds who go to any of the coaster parks in the UK, I got a question. I'll ask you in a second.
ここから先どうすわけにはいかないの。どうしても行くというのなら僕を倒してからにしてちょうだい。
Oh wait, I know my line here. Why in the heck?
Yes, that coaster, the euthanasia coaster, is very real. But I was thinking of something a little less deadly. It's there are multiple roller coaster restaurants in. I know there's one at Thorpe Park. I think it's not Thorpe, then Europa Park, and I definitely know there's one at Alton Towers. And it's a restaurant where the food comes to you from a little roller coaster track. And
It looks cool, but it really fucks up your food.
I mean, your food goes down like a loop. It does a fucking inversion. It like your soda is literally doing a loop before it gets to your damn table. I don't understand how it wouldn't be just shaken up like hell. Exactly. I want my food on a log flume. I want my food on a Ferris wheel. Anything but a coaster.
Okay, this game uses the Japanese version of Jonkin, where it adds an extra element to beyond just rock, paper, scissors. It would take too long to explain it, so I won't. Basically, you gotta block if you lose, and you gotta hit him with pizza if you win. Alright. Rock always wins.
I don't want my Coca-Cola, like, I don't want my can of Coke to have to go through 3 loops before it gets to me, because I know it's gonna happen.
Oh yeah,
when I open
the
it.
sodas do that too, which really mystifies me. Like, that's a good way to shake up a soda.
But I'm wondering, is it enough G's that it doesn't
Yes.
shake it up, it keeps it stationary? Like, I've got so many questions.
We did it.
Alright, someone buy us tickets to the UK or Germany or something, so I can experience this in for reals.
Game clear! We did it!
Hooray! And they're
that the whole
throwing
game?
money at you, I assume. Or rice, I can't tell.
Looks like fish.
Oh, fish is good too.
No wait, those are little balled up handkerchiefs. Are they throwing rocks at me?
I thought that was money, like little bags of money.
Oh, maybe. Yep, I did it. I beat the game. I'm a cool guy. Oh, round 2. Well, we're off in the woods. We have a new outfit. Still bonking people.
Guys is like, ow!
Yeah.
Everyone's just confused. They're not mad. They're just like, excuse me.
Really appreciate there's all these different character sprites, and they drew different frames of animation for when you jump on them.
Are you bowing out an apology?
I think so.
You do apologize when you do the...
Sorry, dog.
They're so sad.
It wouldn't be a platformer without bats and rats.
Wait, have there been rats? I've seen dogs.
Oh, I guess not rats.
Okay, because I do want to see some good rats. We got so many good rats on Mascot Friday that I'm just...
Yeah, skate or die, bad and rad. More like bad and rat.
So many rats.
They were the star of the show. Oh shit, ninjas. They have... Oh! Thanks, friends. They have ropes.
Oh, that's clever. Hey.
That's nice of them.
Danny, how does this play? Like,
This plays great. There's no momentum to the jumping. It's all very simple. Like, you can very easily control everything. Yeah, there's zero momentum involved to the gameplay, which makes me think the platform is going to be kind of basic. Really, the star of the show is the comedic parts. And I am fine with that. No pressure on me. We're doing a something game. Okay, push up to do something, push one button to do something,
got it.
and you get a bonus. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, there you go. I get
Okay.
it. Yeah, you hold up if you want to do the ones in the background. Ah, it's so nice to be playing real video games again after that Rob Schneider shit last week.
Oh, that's...
See, this right here, this is a video game. There's no FMV, sure, but
Danny is very anti-PC games, and who can blame
yeah,
him?
after that stunt you pulled last week.
You can't blame me for Rob Schneider's sins. Come on now. Please do not mention. No. Oh God, no! Now I can't stop thinking about the nude puppet loop again.
That was probably the low point of that stream.
You know what? That's just what we had to do. We had to show off all those awful games just to, you know, get them out of the way for Pride Month.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, I have 7 lives now.
Nice.
I guess I got a big bonus for cutting down all the bamboo.
I love the sprites in this game too. They all have so much. They're really cute and there's a lot of personality.
Yeah, it does the JJ and Jeff thing where it makes their faces really huge so you can make them really expressive.
All right, drinking games. 200 bits to say no Rob Schneiders at Pride. Cheers
Agreed.
to that.
Thank you. Finally, something we can all agree on. Look at that dude.
He's in ecstasy.
That's our new mascot.
He's in ecstasy. That's so good. Oh.
Oh, shit. That tree fell on my head. Oh, I see. Okay. Now God's trying to strike me down.
Thank you to Invisible Icarus for the sub, and thank you to Fell Temp Ratio for giving out some subs.
Cool, thank you. Welcome to the party, people.
Spam,
Please enjoy
Spam
your
that emote.
Rolos as well as your gauze. Something about a Kinka. Rules are the one button does the thing. And, oh, that's it. Okay.
Merch says that, that Rob Schneider is never allowed to be proud of himself. Fair.
He shouldn't be.
Uh-uh.
Not after that performance on Wednesday.
What is this?
We're on kites and we have to hit each other with sticks.
This is like some American Gladiator shit.
It is the Japanese American gladiators. This is what they did instead of with the giant Q-tips. Oh, that's right. We still haven't played all the Rob Schneider games. There is Surf Ninjas for Game Gear, as well as an exclusive DOS Surf Ninjas. That has a lot of Rob Schneider content, apparently.
A DOS? Okay.
Yeah,
that's
DOS Surf Ninjas. There's no point to bopping people, and yet they made so much effort to give everyone their own hurt sprite.
Oh, I love that. It's the Lone Wolf and Cub, but the dude is in the thing and the baby's pushing him around.
Oh yeah,
See?
look at that.
That's
Okay.
clever. Funny with my VGA, exactly. The Surf Ninjas Game Gear game appears in the movie? Holy shit.
Yeah, I think they do use a Game Gear at one point. It's nothing compared to that one spy movie that used a Turbo Express as like spy equipment. I forget which movie that was, but there was totally a Turbo Express. Oh man, we're geisha now.
Cool. Apparently Rob Schneider's in Madden 2019. I think that was brought up during our Rob Schneider stream, but you know what?
That was also posted on our Discord if you want to see a video from that. And man, I gotta tell you, those those cutscenes in the new Madden, they look like they're from a game from 10 years ago. He looks real bad. Should we go down here? Oh, okay. Whoa, shit! It's dangerous up here. Oh, okay.
Those guys.
Seems like there's multiple paths through each level, too. So much thought and effort put into this gag game. I appreciate that. Kya, she said.
Gotta save her. I assume.
Some idiot took my sister. Otosan, get her back. Yeah, okay. Let's get her. Thanks. Thanks for that. Oh, excuse me, I have to get into character. Majide! There we go.
Oh man, development on the Game Gear game, thank you Nervous for the info. The development on the Game Gear game for Surf Ninjas started before when the movie was only in the scripting phase.
Oh man, they would have had no idea it would turn out to be that Surf Ninjas, the movie we're all familiar with.
I feel bad, but I always confuse Surf Ninjas with Surf Nazis. Entirely different films.
No, Surf Nazis must die. Surf Ninjas must live.
That's true. More games need laugh tracks, honestly.
Agreed. I can't think of any. Alright, folks. This is what you were born to do. Tell me all the games that have laugh tracks in them. Because I can't think of a single one. Oh, I see. We gotta hit the dude. Man, I'm really trying to think, and I can't think of a single game that has a laugh track in it.
Yeah, Namco's Mock Breakers.
Okay.
You mentioned. I don't think Final Fantasy X counts, but you know what?
That was a pretty good laugh.
Talking Parodius.
Oh,
and
yeah,
Tempo
yeah.
has one when a laugh track that plays when you die.
That's true, yeah, Tempo totally does.
Wonder Momo.
Yeah, that game's a stage play, so it makes sense.
And Goemon.
Goemon, of course. Alright, so there's a few out there.
And apparently, maybe some of the later Leisure Suit Larry games.
My dude made the worst face. Well, that's round 2. We did it.
And more laugh track info from Codeman. In the Sierra adventure game Torrance Passage, there's a scene set in a sitcom complete with laugh tracks.
Whoa, that's cool. Yeah,
Alright.
Just gonna bask in my victory here. Now that I think about it, there's a PlayStation shooter called Shinryu, which has a mode where it has a laugh track every time you die.
Oh, that's good. And according to our favorite resource, TV Tropes, there's a couple of Scooby-Doo games with laugh tracks.
Oh, of course.
Of course.
You can't have a Scooby-Doo thing without a laugh track. Round 3, the Bachi Bachi Mountains, I think that said.
You're a cool cowboy.
I am. Oh, shit. Freaking birds. Look at this. That's
Can't even reach you.
that's just precious.
Does jumping track have not jumping track? Does jumping flash have a laugh track when you die, Danny?
No, but the cutscenes might. It's been a while. I don't like the sound of that. Oh no! Here they come. Run to avoid getting killed.
Good. You're not getting buffaloed in this game.
It's not even a joke.
What the? It's a vague pun on the term buffaloing someone. Surely, you know? Like,
Is buffalo a verb?
yes! Buffalo is a verb! That's why buffalo, buffalo, buffalo is like an actual sentence.
You're
that
right.
makes
Yeah,
sense.
you're right.
Exactly. Buffalo, 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 buffalo.
Mm-hmm. Makes perfect grammatical sense.
このさ男前やんかいさ
Oh
お前や
boy.
んかいさ
What kind of business we gonna get into here? Making faces.
Everyone's faces are distorting horribly.
Sure. What did I agree to? I don't know about this.
You're going to cyber hell in the desert. Cool. Enjoy space.
I guess we're going to space. Let me out of here. We crashed into the dang moon.
Danny, I like this game.
I do too. I like that he landed head first. That horse person stopped in front of the cowboy and gave him an expecting looking face. Black Hills Gold. Like, hey, you gonna rope me? I'm a cowboy.
Are you cheering every time people show you their fucking underwear?
I think that's what happened.
Did you get it? Never mind, let's go on.
Well, let's just move on. Things just kind of happen in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's the Three Amigos.
わしがジョージや。
どちらの
せやからこの町のギャングのボスや。
でお名前か
I'm the boss of this gang.
どちらの
せやからギャングのボスや言うとるやろ。
One of the guy's names is
ジョ
George.
ージや言うとるやないかい。もうええわ。今日試しとるさがいついてこんかい。朝だ入らんかい。
Gotta talk with the boss. Maybe we can join a gang.
Oh, I'd love to.
Rodeo game. The one button does something. Something about power.
Alright.
Use the plus key to something. And then 4 rounds. Start! Oh, I see. Yeah, here we go. We're riding a mechanical bull is what we're doing.
Alright, 8 seconds.
Oh, I see. You gotta mash the button, too. Or maybe not mash. Maybe you have to reach a certain equilibrium or something. Because when it reaches the top, it, like, drains really quick. Like, it's not what you're supposed to do.
Maybe we're only supposed to keep it in the green.
Oh, possibly. Am I doing good?
I think so. You haven't been thrown off yet. There you... Oh. Perfect.
Oh, well, hey!
You're doing so fucking good.
This is a real bucking bronco.
Is this the gay rodeo?
Yeah, we're here. Welcome to the gay rodeo that Gex was talking about. I'll give you a heart. I guess we did well. Okay. We have mastered the bucking bronco.
Lab, I don't know what you're talking about spraying canned air up your ass, but...
Sounds like someone's having a good time.
Pride Month.
Meat. Oh, there was a 1-up. Oh, whatever. We got it. There we go. Damn it. Let's try that again. Alright, this time for sure.
There you go.
Yeah. I sure hope the whole game is as easy as this. I really appreciate a nice, breezy platformer where the focus isn't on difficulty. It's just about telling you jokes. Ugh. I don't like this.
Oh, God.
Get away from me.
You're doing good.
Oh, God! Right in the ass! Nice QTE game. Seriously, a QTE. Maybe the first one ever.
We're being informed by Feltemp that apparently the ice level is extremely frustrating, so that's why you need to keep on the high path.
Okay.
So that's right, play this game high.
You got it. Welcome to Weed Pals. Let me do my best to fit my new role. Dude, weed is so good, man.
I love the drug. Yeah, it's good.
Will that get us an interview in Weed Magazine?
Of course not. Print media is dead. You know
that. Oh
that.
yeah, there hasn't been a Weed Magazine for decades.
I feel bad, but I actually think High Times is doing very well for themselves.
Yeah, they're probably still around. Uh-oh, shirts off. We're getting serious.
He's slapping himself!
Oh, he wants to sumo wrestle. Does a weed. That's me. Wild Gunman game. Do something for 5 somethings, and it's a game. Okay.
So it's Sheriff.
Yeah. Finally, a part with guns. A part I can understand.
Oh yeah, because you're from Texas.
Yeah. Got him. That's the best I've done at any minigame in this game, and that's just because it had guns in it.
Congratulations on your gun knowledge. How many guns do you have anyway? 20? 20,000?
Oh, just in this house.
Yeah. It sucked. I was trying to get some cereal this morning. I opened up the cabinet. It was just like... and they all started shooting everywhere as they just poured out of the cabinet.
Did you mess up my gun stack? I want you to reload all those and put them back in order. Thanks to Laserbot for 4 months. It's high noon. Thank you.
Thank you.
This game's goofy. I like it. For round 4...
You're in the ice level.
This is what we're doing. Oh boy, the ice level, huh? Well, let's keep our cool and try and get through this.
Go as high as you can.
Hope this part doesn't make you be good at video games. The chicken man! No, wait, it's a dog!
It's a walrus!
A walrus!
Or a seal or something.
I was wrong 3 times. Aurora Borealis!
Yeah, his nose is dripping snot.
Yeah. I don't even know what he's doing. Walrus things, I guess.
He's eating berries or something. I think. Who fucking knows?
Oh, out of his little belly pouch.
I have no clue.
Stay as high as possible, folks. Ooh, okay.
Maybe he is trying to break open something on his stomach. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, maybe he's supposed to be an otter. Happy Pride Month. Okay, no, we gotta stay as high as possible. You think it's weird that there's
Jesus.
You think it's weird that there's a subset of gay men who break things open on their stomachs?
You know, I mean...
Shit!
No!
Oh no, this is bad.
It's alright, you're still alive.
For now. Oh, there's all these different enemies down here. I'm gonna bop them all.
I mean, speaking about, you know, gay men who like to break open oysters on their stomachs and who like to float in rivers, most freshwater and saltwater. While that's odd, I also think that, you know, it's weird that gay men, you know, the gay men who go and dig into big beehives to steal the honey. I think that's weird too, you know?
Hey, it takes all kinds, you know?
Mm-hmm.
This is an educational episode of Retro Pals. So, I see what the problem is. I took the lower path to the end, and it ended at a dead end.
Yep.
That's real bad, because that means we have to do the upper path without failing. Alright, what's everyone's favorite enemy in this game so far? We've seen a lot of good ones, a lot of unique sprites. The otter guy's pretty good. Actually, it does look more like a walrus, but who cares?
Nervous, those otters were just, it's Pride Month. Of course otters are gonna get down and nasty at the zoo.
Down and nasty at the zoo.
Well, they're talking about seeing otters doing the nasty at the zoo.
Oh, man.
You know, fine, it's Pride Month, I can say it. They're talking about seeing two otters 69, which...
What?
I'm not gonna forget.
That is the wildest thing I've ever heard on this stream. Animals are nasty.
Thank you for leaving them to give them their privacy. I bet they appreciated that.
Yeah. Okay, we gotta carefully time this.
Well, Video Game King 69 is one of the many nasties one can do.
Is it the nasty?
It's one of them. Hey now, don't call our chat members Richard Dawkins. They're good people.
Okay, we got past that part. Good. I can see why that part's frustrating. That face.
Well, I would be surprised too.
Oh my god. What have you done?
So I've got a question for chat. Other than this game and Jerry and Jeff and some of the other comedy games we've played, like Takeshi's Challenge and stuff, and Pole's Adventure, what comedy platformers can y'all think of?
There's a couple of them.
Are people still making comedy games, like games where the main impetus is just telling jokes?
I can think of games like Duck 'Em Muck. That was the main focus was on storytelling and jokes. There's a few adventure games like that too. A lot of Telltale games fall into that category.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Homestar games, definitely.
Oh yeah, I would call those comedy games. He's gonna keep singing, isn't he?
So yeah, let's see. Chat's talking about Conquer's Bad Fur Day, Psychonauts, Earthworm Jim, the Warrior games, yeah. Most of the Double Fine games, yeah.
I see, we're making shaved ice, and we have to make different flavors. That's lemon. The green one is melon. That one is Mizare? No idea. And we show me strawberry. No, that's melon. Oh, we gotta fill up all four. Shit, I gotta get on the stick then.
But the thing about all those other games, they're not like based on comedians or things like that. Is there like... God. I'm thinking of something like an SNL game or something.
There are multiple Blues Brothers games, if that helps.
No, it doesn't. Those games are not funny.
Alright, I've made 2 of each. Do we have to get 4 of each of these? Now, this guy's song is very inspiring. But I hope this is the only time we have to do this.
Home Improvement is the opposite of comedy.
Home Improvement is the anti-fun game.
Oh yeah, you know, I've never played the Homie to Clown game.
There is a Homie to Clown adventure game on PC. It's for DOS, yeah. Oh god.
Is it any good? Okay, the Penn and Teller game, Desert Bus is a good example of what I was thinking of. A thing where the entire premise of it is a joke.
The side-scroller in there, the actual smoke and mirrors part, is also a comedy side-scroller, I'd say.
Okay.
Alright, we did well.
Okay, good. Okay. I'm getting some context for the canned air butt comment, and I'm ready to click on it, but you know what? It's Pride Month.
It's probably necessary.
Okay. Well, that's the game about people who put canned air up their butt. Cool.
It's for 3DS.
Alright!
Didn't see that coming. Oh my god! This level's fun. I can see getting hung up on that last part, though. Oh, that one didn't agree with me.
Alright, you taking a big old dump?
Goo, goo, goo. It sounded like he threw up.
Ew.
Hopefully he's better. Just pausing for reflection. Oh god, the penguins are here. Ike, Tama. I was freaked out by the penguins. I like the rolling. It really feels like Sonic the Hedgehog. It feels like I'm back in the Spring Yard Zone, where I belong.
Danny was born in the Spring Yard Zone, he will die in the Spring Yard Zone.
Hey, someday I'll move up to the Starlight Zone. I'm not gonna die here in the Spring Yard Zone.
We all say that, Danny.
No! 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 Too big! Oh, it's those penguin assholes.
さっきはよくも逃げてくれたな。
そうだ。
誰がじゃ。お前がだ。何がじ
逃げたじゃないか。
ゃ。どうしてじゃ。こっちが聞きたいわ。誰がじゃ。いやだからね。何がじゃ。どうして。うるさいわもう。俺から俺たちがお前をコテンパンにしたのから覚悟しろ。
そうだ。
Oh, I've played that, Chet's talking about more, comedy games. The Residence games, Freak Show and Bad Day on the Midway were meant to be dark comedy and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
The Devo game, I've played a bit of the Devo game. I guess it's comedy, it's just kind of very Devo. It's very Devo, I don't know what else to say about it. I do
It's
like...
very Devo.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we gotta use the one button here to do something.
You know what? You're right. That Bad Day LA was a comedy game, Vlad. But,
that is debatable.
That is very debatable.
That is extremely debatable, having played a little bit of Bad Day LA.
Oh, I hate that game.
Not many games I would say will never appear on the stream, because, you know, never say never, but Bad Day LA will never appear on the stream.
Thanks for having some standards.
Ugh,
Yes.
American McGee sure didn't.
Ugh. And yes, the Devo game was called Invasion of the Smart Patrol, yeah. Much better than Bad Day LA, which you shouldn't play.
That's a horrible game.
American McGee, if you hear this and you get mad,
American
don't be on
McGee, please do
Twitter.
not contact us.
Never contact me.
You are a bundle of problems.
I don't want to know you.
I'm not
sorry.
really sure what to do here. Do we have to hit one and not the other? Okay, just the green one we have to hit. Yeah, I see. The green one is hiding behind his toady. Ugh, Bad Day LA. You know, I have an original copy of that.
Excuse me, for what fucking system?
It's buried deep in the closet. The cat is currently using it as a nest, so it's...
Oh, is it part of Tessa's nest?
Yeah, she's built a nest in the closet using my old PC games.
That is so much better than actually playing it.
Yeah, that is the best use of Bad Day LA.
That
game is so bad that they had a near-complete Xbox version, and the PC version just bombed so hard they canceled it on the spot.
No, in Pride, we come out of the closet, and the American McGee games go into the closet.
Yeah, where they belong.
でもこの南極でひっそり暮らしている者たちをそっとしておいてください。ほら、お前からもお願いせんかい。優しいのね。
Oh.
Video Game King, you know what you should do? Watch yourself a playthrough of Bad Day LA and see how you feel. Maybe write an article about it.
I don't know if I'd wish that game on anyone. It's just so aggressively unfunny.
Yeah.
Unlike this game's amazing. American McGee wishes he could make this.
I don't know why. I'm still... Like, we're playing a funny comedy game, but I'm still mad about Bad Day LA, and I don't know if I'm ever not going to be mad about that game.
You just have to not think about it.
Okay. Think about pleasant games, like this one.
Wait a minute, was Bad Day LA a platformer?
No, we're not putting it on the stream. I want to have some kind of standard, okay?
Okay. You must be this good to appear on the RetroPal stream.
You just... It's a petty thing. I know there's games worse than that one. I know there's games that are more racist and more just messed up and are more offensive regarding their portrayals of the homeless and things like that. I don't know. Something about when it was released and the timing, I'm never gonna forgive it. Fuck it. I don't have to. Bad Day LA is not a platformer. Thank you.
Thank God.
For freeing us.
That's the best news I've heard all day. Anyway, we're about to get beaten up by punks. And we all fall over. A lot of Japanese comedy seems to end with someone falling over. Like, doh!
Gotta love pratfalls, baby.
Mm-hmm. You know, I don't think I've lost a life yet, but I'm about to, I think. God! Are you there, God? It's me, Yoshimoto.
Yeah, speaking of racism, I guess, it ain't great, but also, it ain't American McGee's Bad Day LA.
That's true. I like that his voice cracked. Oh, okay. I guess we're done. Now, if you're a fan translator who wants a challenge, look at this game. Because not only do you have to translate the text, you gotta redo the dubbing, too.
Oh, God.
I would love to hear a fan dub of this game. Here, you can use my voice in your fan translation. Why in the heck? Oh shit. We got some Rock'em Sock'em robots here. Totem Robo game. The rule is, in 5 hits, do the fight. With 1 button is kick, 2 button is punch, and that's the game. Alright, we're fighting. Oh yeah, you can jump. Oh, it even controls like a fighting game. You use up to jump. That's funny. Shit. Got him.
Nice.
Where's your god now?
God is dead, I assume.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we lost God in a Rock'em Sock'em Robots match. I shouldn't have bet God on it all.
Okay, chat's talking about how American McGee's best work are his maps in Doom 2.
That's true. How many rounds in this is this game? Are we entering the last round?
I don't know.
I bet we're pretty close.
I feel like we're getting there. Final level is now. Okay, thank you,
All right.
Feltemp.
Okay, so we're back in town for round 6 to finish the game where it started.
That guy just hitting himself in the head with rocks.
That guy has problems.
Just leave him alone. Hey, that lady was just minding her own business.
You can jump on the dogs, too. This building says pachinko. It's where you play pachinko. Can I play pachinko?
Can you?
No.
Damn.
I wish you could enter some of these buildings. Otherwise, game's pretty good.
おめえ見かけねえ面だな。この俺に黙って行こうってのかい。いけねえな。こう見えてもこの俺は。よし、今日はこれぐらいにしといたら。
Alright, advice from Feltemp here. The first boss is the boss is unfortunately hard without Japanese knowledge, but as long as you keep choosing answers before he does, you will eventually win.
Okay, I can do that. And I got plenty of lives at the very least. Dude, so many different character sprites. I really like this game. I would probably put this in my top 20 PC Engine. It's just so different, you know?
Yeah, and oh shit.
Like, as a platformer, it's definitely serviceable, it's playable, but the focus isn't on the platforming, it's more about just... It's about the laughs.
Mm-hmm. It's about the jokes.
Yeah.
The comedy, the humor.
The humor that we lost with the release of Bad Day LA.
Listen, we all know that. Listen, we just have to acknowledge we live in a post-Bad Day LA world.
Yeah,
and
true.
We're all scrambling to, you know, get by.
I wasn't supposed to go there.
Were you-
Let's head to the left now. Oh,
Alright.
still haven't lost a life. We're on that one life clear of Bakushou Yoshimoto
Oh,
Shinkigeki. That hot speed game everyone's after. Oh boy. What'll it be? Are we getting punch? Heart? Oh, it was a dud.
Damn.
Just walk off in shame.
Could at least given you, like, consolation prize, like, you know, some British Knights or something.
Yeah. BK. Skechers, it's the S.
They were always giving kids those British Knight shoes back in the day.
Yeah. My school won a competition where everyone in the school got a free pair of Skechers. Because we made a music video about not doing drugs.
What was the song? Was it an original? Did you
The song was an original. It was scored by students.
Of course.
I still have a videotape somewhere at my mom's house. I didn't have a role in it.
Okay, we gotta visit for this
But
Thanksgiving.
my friend at the time played the role as a lady who lived in a dumpster.
Holy shit!
Oh no! Gloves!
Danny!
What do the gloves say on them? Yosh. Yeah, whatever.
Danny! I need to see this!
Yeah, I definitely still have it at my mom's house.
You know what? If you show me this, I will show you the tape of me reenacting the Greek tragedy Medea with stuffed animals.
Okay.
I did that for high school is the embarrassing thing.
You've shown me your Star Trek video, so...
Oh god. Oh, that one is at least a souvenir. Alright, we got 100 bits from Cambertian. They say I was tabbed out for a second and thought the game show wheel was the sound of your PC Engine dying. Now we're alive.
No, it's fine.
And we got 200 bits from Broken Scholar. Thank you.
Nice, thank you. Yeah, PC Engine's performing like a champ tonight. Not like last time when we played It Came From the Desert.
I did not use any lunar music in my Medea presentation.
Okay, that's our screenshot for the episode of that guy saying Kuso, Kuso, Kuso. That sums up our stream, alright. What do we play? Kuso, Kuso, Kuso.
So just choose before he does and you'll get it.
Okay. push up or down to do a thing. Oh, I see. No, we got this. Blow up, blow up, blow up, blow up, blow up, goddamn you! There we go.
Alright.
しかしこれだけでは終わらんぞ。苦しい。持病の心臓病だ。
Is he dying?
Yeah, I think we killed him.
かかったな。ゲソ山中で修行すること40年。これが必殺カニバサミじゃ。動けるもんなら動いてみ。待て待て。勝負はこれからじゃ。行くぞ。
Alright, something action quiz game.
Yeah, this
Okay.
is where you gotta, yeah.
Alright, I see. You're gonna play it like this then. Get 3 of something and push down, and you got yourself a video game. Something will come out of the CD.
Platformer quiz game?
It's a platformer quiz game. Oh, man. Alright, I see what we're doing here. Kiji, Saru, or Kani?
This guy's so fucking fast!
He is. He's really good at this.
Fuck!
Nope. At least it didn't give him a point, though.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you mean by just doing it quickly, because that prevents him from getting points. Yeah, suck it. Hey, hey, hey! No, I said suck it!
Well, he fell, at least.
Damn it. Oh man, it's asking me questions about Japanese commercials.
Oh, I wish I knew this.
Sauce, shoyu, or miso? I'm gonna say shoyu. I'm gonna assume it's about Kikoman. Damn it! Show me, show you. Something about a gag. Arima, Arama, or Amema.
Alright, chat screaming the sauce is the boss.
What the fuck?
He got it wrong at least.
Did you see how fast he climbed?
Yeah.
Saru, Kappa, or Neko? Frick.
Little cheating shithead.
You fuck man. Got him. No!
Chat. See, the thing is, you go too fast, and by the time chat says the answer, it's for something else or something different, or...
Okay, tell me the answer. 1, 2, or 3. I'm just gonna keep saying 1 unless I have... Or never mind.
Hey! This guy is a task.
2 to go. I don't even know what that says. You bastard.
It says video games, I assume.
Probably something about games.
Oh.
Man, what a shame that it's in here, because otherwise this game would be fully playable even if you don't know the language. I guess it's still semi-playable if you just aim for answering the questions quickly. But if you were an English language speedrunner, you would probably not do too well here. At least I'm getting good at this part.
You are. I am all in on this game, by the way. Hey, hey!
One more. Boko Boko Head. Alright, who knows about Boko Boko Head?
It's a good head. What?
Oh no, it's Taskman, he's back.
Oh, he fell.
Okay, good.
The fall of Taskman.
Are we gonna be here all night?
No, I think we got this. You just gotta believe in yourself.
Okay.
Remember, it's Pride Month, so we can do this.
Ha! Take it. Now you get the bad luck. Oh! Okay.
At least it was wrong.
Hero Gag Chichi Kuri something. I don't know why I'm trying to read these. It's pointless. I wouldn't even know what the questions were referring to. He waited for me!
At least he didn't get it.
Alright, lend me all your strength. Please, RNGesus, give me the right questions.
Alright, everyone, send your Pride Month spirit bomb to Danny.
I did it!
Yes!
I did it! Yes!
Yes! Yes! Yes!
The one
yes!
life clear is still alive. I'm gonna lose it right at the end, I bet. Thank you for the you did it. I feel accomplished.
You farting on him?
I'm gonna assume so.
Okay.
Hey, that's it. We beat the game. Congrats, everyone. That is a first play, one life clear, and I'm farting all over everyone.
Oh, Jesus! Alright, we got 200 bits from Uzi thanking us for playing their favorite PC Engine game. No worries. We love
Nice, thank
playing
you.
your
Glad
shit.
I could finally get around to this one. Wow, I really did that. I didn't lose a single life.
You sure didn't. Congratulations, Danny.
All right, well, that's a video game I was good at without ever playing it, so therefore it's a good video game. I recommend this game. That name again is Bakushou Yoshimoto Shinkigeki. Available for your PC Engine's Super CD-ROM system. It's highly recommended, especially if you're a fan of Japanese comedy troupes.
What if I'm a fan of Japanese comedy tropes? Done by Japanese comedy troupes.
What about Trope Troopers?
Japanese comedy tropes done by Japanese comedy troops for the American troops.
This trooper.
And they're reading about TV tropes.
Perfect. Mm-hmm. I think we got a solid game on our hands. Well, speaking of Japanese comedians, the Game Center CX series for DS, you could consider those comedy games. Maybe not the main focus of those games, but they do have a lot of jokes in them, specifically about retro games. Man, what a pleasant experience that was.
Yeah, it was
No
fun.
crashes, no bullshit, just all killer, no filler.
I liked watching that. I kicked ass.
That was really fun. So keep that in mind when we rank it on Friday for our Mascot Friday rankings. I guess that also means we're going to do PC Engine on Friday then, huh?
That's cool.
Might as well since I have the thing hooked up. Alright, if you have some platformers to suggest for Friday's show, shout them out, and I'll look at the archive and I'll make a poll out of it. That's your reward for actually watching through this entire thing.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, Tease Music. They've done several games, none of which come to mind right now, but I've seen their name before. Good old Guardia Quest. Oh, we did Bonk 3. We got stuck in Bonk 3 because we're stupid.
God.
I looked at it later, and man, the CD version of Bonk 3 had tons of cut animation frames. Like, it was really basic looking. I'm not sure if we noticed that during the stream we played it on. We've played Lords of Thunder during our Sega CD Monday stream.
Wow, we sure did.
That was when the Willie Beamish tragedy happened. We should still play the Turbo Duo Lords of Thunder game because it has a different soundtrack and it's different in a lot of ways. It's more hard-edged. Yeah, Willie Beamish himself is a tragedy. Mm-hmm. Oh, they partnered with Red Company for some of this. So this brought together the people who made the Bonk games again, Hudson and Red. Who knew?
Danny, I liked watching you play this game. This was like it was nice to be in the audience and just like watch you play here. That was really fun.
I'm gonna make you play the games next week.
No, but Well, if you make me play the games, it means we can only do one sort of game.
PC games? Not gonna happen then.
I get out of another week's work.
You talked your way out of it again. Exactly. There you go, folks. A complete one life clear of Bakushou Yoshimoto Shinkigeki. Highly recommended. That is a very, very pleasant game. It goes down smooth, doesn't fight you, doesn't make you irritated. It's just all jokes and solid platforming. That's a recommendation from me. And I think that'll do it for us tonight. Yeah, not a bad showing. There's our boys right there, the Cho Aniki boys. Yeah, I didn't really plan on playing all the way through the original Cho Aniki, but we did play all the way through I Cho Aniki, and we even finished Bakushou Yoshimoto Shinkigeki, a game that I'm very glad to not be saying the name of anymore. Solid stuff tonight. That's what you get with the PC Engine. Just quality from corner to corner. Love that PC Engine.
So good.
We owe thanks to our patrons for this week's stream. Thanks to everyone who voted for the PC Engine. You have true taste. Your other choice was Sega Saturn, so you would have had taste no matter what you voted for. If you want to join in the fun, go to patreon.com/retropals, pitch in $5 a month, and you'll get access to our weekly polls, where you get to say what we should play, and then we choose to play Cho Aniki, because that's just who we are.
Can we make our big announcement?
I have one small announcement before your big announcement.
Okay.
Next week's poll is going to be a shitty consoles poll, so you want to be in for this. Your choices
I'm
are
so excited!
the Ouya, the Amazon Fire TV stick, which I do own several games for, or a small miniature replica arcade cabinet titled simply Retro Game.
It's a literal cabinet, too. It's a tiny, tiny cabinet.
So carefully weigh your decision before you vote this Friday. It's very important. Anyway, Alex has a much bigger announcement here.
Folks, it's Pride Month, and you have been chomping at the bit for us to release something merch. So we figured, it's Pride Month, you want us to have merch? Fuck it. We got your merch.
Yeah, fuck it.
Fuck it. We love you, but fuck it. No, I'm so excited.
Give him the link.
Here you go. We have, for the month of June, and only the month of June, we have 2 designs for you for Pride Month. We've got one with the rainbow flag and one with the trans flag. I didn't do any of the other flags, not because you're not valid or we don't appreciate you. I didn't have the time.
Yeah, these are
too hard.
These are
Sorry.
Alex originals. You can only get them through the end of June, so if they look good, place your order now. After that, they're going back into the Disney vault.
Just straight up, we're going to contact Bob Iger and shove this design at his face, and he'll tell us, no, don't.
Now, next month we will have new designs up that are just based on our regular logo, maybe some other stuff, but we figure, 'tis the season.
It is!
So might as well put the stuff out there in case any of you want it. There's a cool shirt, a cool mug, and some stickers if you like.
Yeah.
Show your love for Retro Pals.
We're gonna put it... Eek the Cat is not allowed in our vault.
Alright, I'm looking for someone to host here.
Alright.
Why don't you wrap us up?
We're also on Twitter at twitter.com/retropalshq. We post when we go live there. We post our Mascot Friday polls there. We post when we have new stuff on YouTube there as well. And speaking of YouTube, we have a new episode of PlayStation Year 1 on YouTube. PlayStation Year 0, I should say, on YouTube. It's all about Kingsfield, and it is fucking great. Sorry.
Yeah, the original 1994 Kingsfield. This is a mini documentary about it. So if you've ever wondered about the origins of the Dark Souls series, there you go. It's up there. You can watch it for free. Because of the miracle of the internet.
And patrons, do check our Patreon if you haven't in a while, because we do have a new podcast up on our Patreon. So do check that out.
Episode 2, mostly about the Sega MegaNet download service, as well as the Sega Channel. Mostly us just saying how jealous we were of kids who had the Sega Channel.
Yeah.
If you were also jealous, join us for our podcast. You were in good company. Alright, so it looks like our pal BBH is playing some Darius Burst Chronicles. Wow. He's playing a new game for once. This is that ultra widescreen shooter with all the fish. They released a new PS4 game in the series. It's pretty neat looking, got some really good music, and boy does it have a lot of levels in it. I didn't scratch the surface on that game when I played it, but hopefully a shoot-'em-up master like BBH can show us how it's done. So go enjoy that. Have a good night, and we'll see y'all on Friday. Thanks for watching.
See ya, folks.